Hey guys, it is Old Man G here, back again. Sorry, I'm in the stadium. Not in the stadium, I'm actually in the train station. I'm trying to get back home, but the trains are pretty crappy. But my goodness, guys, Manchester United 2, City 1. Get in. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. If you can hear me, if you can hear me, you can hear me. Guys, what could I say? I mean, I didn't watch the full game. J- Jamie, whatever, dare I say it? Dare I say it? I mean, yes, man, Ollie's at the wheel. Like, did anyone really think that this week, Lauren Krosniak, good performance, but was still crap? Really? I mean, crap in the sense that, like, yes, for 45 minutes, we we just defended, we held on to a lead. But frankly, we've known for a while that like our team is not good enough for City. We don't have a good enough as a stronger squad than City, than Arsenal, than Spurs. But the reality is we haven't lost against. We beat Chelsea, we beaten City, we took points of Liverpool off Arsenal, and we beat Leicester. Like, we turn up against the big teams. That's what we do. We turn up against the big teams. And, what can I say? I normally this would be an audio sort of thing, but like I said, I'm not back, so I might have a full in detailed thing when I go back home. But, you know, first goal, obviously, Rashford getting that penalty. It was a penalty, by the way. Well played VAR. I would play football myself. Like, you don't just go and try and if you're gonna go in like that, you need to get the ball. You need to go for the ball. Silva wasn't going for the ball. That's a penalty, hands down. Penalty, 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 penalty. No doubt about that. Can everyone hear me? By the way, I hope everyone can hear me. Like the vid, like the vid, like the vid. If you want to watch this, like the vid. Jamie Van Pinder, if we played fancy tiki-taka possession-based football against City, we would get smacked. Exactly. Like, the reality is, guys, is that sorry, I'm waiting for a taxi. I'm actually stuck in Carlisle. I can't get back to my home. It's a bit crap, but we're getting there. I'm happy because United won. But you know, Jamie, you're right. If we played that type of football, frankly, we would have been battered. City have lost points. They've lost to us, they've lost to Wolves, and they've lost to Norwich this season. Let that sink in. Wolves came here and weren't brilliant, and they beat them. There are many ways to win a football game. That's what I always say. Like, it doesn't have to always be pretty football. You just have to get the job done. How good was Tony Marshall's finish? 50 million down the drain, right? Tony Marshall scores again. 50 million down the drain. Tony Marshall scores again. Scott McTominay to Footy Live. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, Trap. Just doing a brief post-match reaction, guys. For as long as I really have, before I find a freaking train. But guys, like the vid as well if you can. But are you at the game, mate? Because I'm here. No. I wish I was. I was actually visiting my sister to help her move some stuff into a new house, actually. I was trying to get down for the game, but I wasn't able to make it. But I'm stuck here, unfortunately. What did you think? Just out of curiosity, like, you were at the game. How did you find it? Like, post your thoughts in the comments and what you think, because from what I saw, I was watching on BT Sports, streaming it, and certainly for the first half, we just dominated them. It looked like we dominated them. I was surprised. How could we? I've never seen City that dominated in a half of football for a while. Like, it was very like we played them off the park in the first half. Yeah, I mean, clearly in the second half, it looked like we had just accepted sort of defeat, and we'd not defeat, but we dropped back. But the fact that we just dominated them, and like that goal, that finish, as Jamie just mentioned, that finish from Tony Martial was absolutely incredible. Like, the power on it as well, because bear in mind, Ederson beating on his near post, but I was buzzing. I was like, and we deserved it, to be honest. If we put away some of the chances, I remember Rashford hitting across the bar, a few crossing from Daniel James. if we put in some of those chances, we actually would have been could have scored at least 3 or 4. We could have killed this game off in the first half if we had just been more clinical. He took Martial off in the second half, I think, to give him a bit of rest, which is fair enough. You know, it happens. You know, it's no big deal. Sorry, just keep on time. But, you know, my goodness, guys. Ollie's at the wheel. Ollie's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? We've got, well, we don't have Sanchez anymore. We'll say Marcus Rashford and Fred. Marcus Rashford is Manc born and bred. And Marcus Rashford having that balls to put that penalty away. Guys, I'm buzzing. I am absolutely buzzing about this result because Solskjaer wasn't under pressure. And when he's under the pressure, he answers the critics. We weren't expected to take any points from City or Spurs. We battered them both and we outplayed them. Jamie Villalpando, it's on Twitter. What's on Twitter? I'm on Twitter. The goal? What's on Twitter? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What can I say? What can I say? Like, we're now, I think, 5 points from Chelsea, who dropped points today against Everton, a revamped Everton, who we need to be wary of with a big D, Duncan Ferguson, taking the helm. But, you know, this, to be honest, was our last hardest game for a while. We've got a decent run. If we can play, and this is the key, and this is the only thing I will say, the negative thing about this performance before I head off. The negative thing about this performance is the question always has to be asked: why is it that we can't play? Why can't we play this way? Why can't we play this way? Because if we play this way against Sheffield, if we play this way against Aston Villa, if we play this way against West Ham, Palace, and so on, we probably would have won those games, you know. So it's consistency. Yes, we put up against the big teams. We need to do this against small teams as well. And if we can do that, let's continue backing Solskjaer, guys. But yeah, peace out, guys. Thanks again for watching. Like I said, this is live. I'll probably do a more live show. Probably tomorrow, actually. We're going to have tomorrow we're going to have an emergency Red Devil Studio live where we're going to really talk about what is next for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because based on this week, you can't sack him. He's beaten the Premier League champions at their home. You can't sack him now. You can't. Thanks again for watching. If you're liking them, please like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Like I said, by the time I get back to once, it's going to be absolutely late. So I don't think I'm going to be doing a full in-depth reaction. But tomorrow, stay tuned. Probably about 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Friday night. Ooh. A lot of people joining. Assuming Callum Mullen, let's go. Indeed, man, let's go. Keep on posting your comments. I'll stream while people are interacting. But yeah, man, let's go. Because it's getting wild. It's wild, man. Sorry, there's a lot of people coming in now, but yeah, guys. I don't know how to feel. I'm just so. I mean, I'm in a crappy situation right now, but don't feel bad because we won. Who do we need to buy? We definitely need another forward. What? Jamie, did you see the guy who made a monkey gesture towards Fred on the corner? Apparently, I read somewhere that someone threw something at Fred. If there's monkey gestures at Fred, and if there's a coin thrown, then the City need to be dealt with. The fans need to be dealt with. Whatever little fans they have, they need to be dealt with, because that's just unacceptable. No monkey chants, no coin throwing in football. It's bad enough you can do a monkey chance, but then to throw an object is just low. Okay, absolutely dreadful. And I hope Sterling, who has been a spokesman about this, actually comes out. If that is true, Sterling actually comes out and says that's actually nonsense. Okay, and not say nothing, because you know it's his club. But yeah, when one can dress rooms on Twitter, it's just idiots, absolute idiots. Thanks for that, Jamie. But in terms of who I think we should get into January, Haaland. We need another forward in case Martial or Rashford gets injured. So Haaland would be good. I think we should get a defensive midfielder as well to help, maybe like a Partey or something. An attacking midfielder and a right winger. We need at least 4 signings, to be honest. But if we can get 2 of those, with preference being, in my opinion, a forward, followed by a defensive midfielder, then I think I think that's what I would do. Like the vid as well. Follow Red Devil Studio on Twitter at We Are United X. But yeah, guys, I'm sure there's plenty of people buzzing about this result. Jamie, Jesse wasn't bad today, to be honest. Could have had 2 goals. He didn't have a bad game, to be honest. It looks like I think because, again, these guys know what it means. Jesse and Rashford tend to pick it up in these derbies to know what it means. Do you think Fred is good enough for United? Mate, at this moment in time, he is. We don't have any other options. At this moment in time, we have no other options. So, hey, Rasmus A, man. Rasmus, I saw you on a United Man stream. Good. It was a good stream while I was in until I realised that my train got busted. So I'll come over there as well. I think me and United Man are going to have a joint discussion about where we go from Ollie, and I'm hoping for the first 100% podcast. Yo, gee, don't know what's going on. These people are funny. These people are funny, man. United man, shout out, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Seriously. Yeah, we are going to be doing something this week. I think 100% Manchester United podcast. We're going to do something joint. I think that's what we're going to do. I think the first thing to discuss is where does Ollie go from here? Fred and McTominay having a good partnership. Exactly. Don't fix what's broken. This is the thing about football, is that, Tiger Cats, hey, Debo, hey, man, you're right. I think, at what time? I hope not too late. You mean so if it's regarding, so I'm going to do an emergency Red Devil Studio Live tomorrow at about maybe 7 o'clock UK time. And then sometime next week, we're probably going to have a joint 100% Manchester United podcast where we will discuss about the future of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Because I think this is a big issue topic now. Because, as I said, you can't sack Ole now. You can't. You can't. Oh, exam period's coming, so staying up is going to be hard. Oh, then how many how many hours you had ahead of me, Rasmus? I'm curious. But I'll bear that in mind, man. I'll try and get them. The earliest sometimes I can do is 6:30 UK time, and I might do that tomorrow actually. But Red Devil Studio Live will be on as usual with Sean and Team Tagage at 8 o'clock on 8 o'clock tomorrow Monday. So that'll go on. We'll talk about all the weekend related stuff in European football, like for example Bayern Munich losing. 2 hours ahead of UK time, mate. Official YouTube.com. Hi. Are you reporting me, officialyoutube.com? But thanks for stopping by. If you're new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Really appreciate your ongoing support. But I'll follow us on Twitter, United X. Click on the link in the description below. We've got an active Discord community, and we've got some links to our Red Devil Studio Live podcast, which you guys should stay tuned in tomorrow. 8 o'clock UK time. Like vid. Official YouTube. I was pointed here by a colleague. Oh, interesting. Fair enough. Thanks. CO Time. Hello, guys. Shout out to CO Time. Thank you for always stopping by. Check out his channel. He's got great music on it. Jamie, I'm just buzzing, mate. Like I said, I am just. Let's see my phone. I'm absolutely infused. I am absolutely positively infused because, we weren't expected to win this. We weren't. Did you bring jam? Did I bring jam? I mean, is that a dig at City? I hope that's a dig at City, officialyoutube.com. Can we keep this up against those teams? We'll see, and this is where the consistency comes. We will see. We'll see. If we can beat Burnley, then we'll see. Your glasses are thick. I know. I'm very, very blind. That's one of the reasons why I do audio rated podcasts because I can't see. So that's what's for the audio things. Everton, Watford, Newcastle, and Burnley are next 4 games. They're winnable. You say that. You say they're winnable. Oh, thanks, man. Look, thank you for choosing to reply. Thank you. They're winnable. You say that, but Newcastle have been on a good run of form themselves. They beat Sheffield United, which we drew. Moreover, Everton, Duncan Ferguson. So winnable, but easily to lose points. And I think City will continue to lose points themselves. I think, to be honest, this could potentially be a top 3-4 race in terms of getting to the top 4. Because I think City might slip in. I think they might actually. But yeah, in answer to someone's question before in terms of backups, should we bring a backup Fred? The question is who's available. I wouldn't get Eriksen. I've always been a fan of Thomas Partey, and if he is available for 40 million, I would get him. We need a proper defensive midfielder, and Fred and McTominay aren't. But I do like their partnership. I do like the way that they play, and how they work together. Because in order to get these partnerships, you do have to players have to play together. That's it. They have to play together. I think Greenwood should be given opportunities as well, which he has been. But I think for me the priority in this January is a striker and an attacking midfielder, depending on Pogba. Pep to get sacked in the morning, joking, but Pep's looking at losing Laporte. Possibly, yeah. Baby called Keith Wog. Shout out, man. I'm getting all these random people coming in saying statements. But if you're new, please subscribe. I really would appreciate it anyway. Aside for smiling made my day. Yeah, the smirk. It wasn't just a smile though, Jamie. It was a smirk. It was like a Manchester United is red. Sit down, Pep Guardiola. Sit down, Pep. You haven't won the Champions League at City. You've been given almost £500,000 to spend on the squad, and you got bantered. You got bantered by a. Ooh. Interesting. So I've heard some interesting train news. What should be our plan B? Our plan B in terms of our plan B in terms of in terms of players, Partey and Haaland. Sorry. Today showed how much. Sorry, I've even forgot. I didn't even see the image. A United man. Apologies. Sorry, there's something in my train that's been messed up. Sorry. This is pure live. This is pure just bringing straight. But I agree with the general sentiment what you've said, United man. I think that this. For me, the big take-home from this game, did you see what City posted on Twitter before the game? Cringe video, the comments on there right now are amazing. I will check it out. But for me, the thing about this game, it shows. Now I end here because I do have to head off and try and sort out this train debacle. Is that we showed, Chris says, agree we saw the good and the bad side. It was great on the counter tell, but holding on to the ball. True, and I think that was worse when we lost Martial. But what I would see, take care of Rasmus. What it showed is that the players are playing for the manager. The players want the manager to stay. You don't put in that performance if they don't want him to stay. Arsenal players and Spurs players like Pochettino clearly didn't want to play for their managers. The players are playing for Ole. So it's Ole that needs to improve. It's not the players. We've got players there that can beat Premier League. Some of these players beat PSG. We have players that are got European pedigree that can play, but the manager needs to improve. So I think the players love Ole. I think that we just need him to improve. Wan-Bissaka, yep. I mean, like I said, I'll do a proper full debrief hopefully tomorrow when I get back from this forsaken place. But I think Wan-Bissaka, I saw Wan-Bissaka just bossed Sterling. Sterling has been City's almost best stand-up player this season, and Wan-Bissaka bossed him completely, absolutely bossed him. Right, guys, I am going to have to head off. Don Wagner, shout out to you. Ole bringing on Pereira was bants because he shouldn't be coming on, frankly. But Lingard actually had a decent game. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Kadamon, thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. If you like what you say, please like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. I really, really appreciate it. everyone that's watching. Stay tuned. I will be doing a proper post-match debrief probably tomorrow by the time I get back, if I'm frankly honest, and we'll be talking about on Red Devil Studio Live on Monday. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers.